Hi guys, this is Namcraft and welcome to the Season Starcraft English commentary. This is gonna be another one of those epic games, guaranteed to be awesome, handpicked by me. I'm sorry I haven't been posting those games lately because I actually haven't found anything epic, and because of the lack of tournaments and official games and stuff like that. But anyways, yes, we're gonna be having a very nice encounter. This is gonna be Mini versus Snow on the map Blitz. This was played just very much recently, and already we're seeing why I handpicked this game. I mean, I don't know the outcome of this game. I just know that I just know what you're seeing on screen right now. I saw it until this moment. I thought, oh gosh, I would like to share this epic encounter with you guys. But anyways, yeah, this video is gonna get released early for those who support me. There's going to be a private playlist containing those awesome games that you can watch before the others. But if you are not supporting me in the last 30 days, you can either choose to do that. The way to do that is going to be described in the video description, or you can just watch this video a little bit later, than the other supporters. But anyways, we're going to get started right away. Snow versus Mini. Snow is going to be at the top right corner of the screen in the purple color, and Mini on the bottom right in the yellow color. This is going to be Blitz. As you can see, the map artifact on the bottom left of the screen. And already, as part of this DPL encounter 2024, Snow is going to be facing against a very interesting build here from Mini with a 2 gateway rush. Of course, Mini is the king of chaos, the master of unpredictability, and also a very nice clown sometimes, because he often just mess things up really badly. But he's gonna try to go for a very nice quick game. He's gonna say to Snow that my micro is better than yours, so I'm gonna take it to your base. I'm BITCH, I guess, and just show me what you can do. And very funny, both of these players lost out to Soki due to their lack of micro performance. So let's see if they have their micro improved a little bit better. It's gonna be battery coming down from who is this? Snow, who's defending. Mini is gonna try to do some nice attack, but good drone drill here from Snow. Snow pushes Mini all the way back. Mini is gonna be facing out there in the wild. He's got the color is kind of different to see. It looks like Mini's got 2 Zelle, but one of his Zelle is completely cornered, and it gets taken out very quickly. The other Zelle arrives, and now still it's going to be 2 Zelle versus 2 Zelle. The battery from Mini have just completed as well, so we need to retreat back to where the battery is going to try to take out as many probes as possible. Very good probe battery recharge from Snow, but now it's going to be 3 versus 3 action. Supply-wise, Mini is ahead by about 2 supply. Of course, when you go for these kind of rushes, you need to do inconsiderable damage, because if you don't, you will lose more than just Zealots. You will lose all of your gateways, you lose your pylons, you need to rebuild everything. So that is going to be the way it's going to be happening here. It's going to be a single Zealot from Mini trying to harass the probe line, where the other 3 Zealot attack on the front here. 4 versus 4. Another pylon, another battery comes down for Snow. We have 5 versus 4 for a second of a moment here. Snow's gonna have a slight disadvantage. Okay, we're gonna be having 2 batteries from each of the players. What is Zealot? Snow is about to get cornered, but it escapes at the last minute, so that's very good. Looks like Mini's decided he's gonna try to attack his enemy's battery now. But now we have 2 battery on 1 battery. Looks like Snow is gonna have a slight advantage. Who's gonna be winning here? Looks like we're gonna be having a very good reshuffling of the Zealot, and Mini loses all of his Zealot. Oh my freaking god, damn god. 3 Zealot versus 5. But he's got this battery. He's still got 2 more battery. He can corner one of the other Zealot. The other Zealot gets pulled back very fast. And now it's gonna be, Snow says, get out of my house. Get the F out of here. I don't want you in my house anymore. Pylon comes down from Snow. Supply-wise, Mini is still ahead. You need to hold this area, of course. He can still see the high ground a little bit, and he can still recharge for about 5 more seconds here. And after that, he's gonna have to remake everything. Looks like Pylon's losing fast here. And like I said, you need to do considerable damage. If you don't, this is what you're going to be facing. And indeed, Mini is in a kind of a conundrum here, I think, because he doesn't have his gas. Snow's taking his gas. Mini's temporary supply block. He's rebuilding his pylon. Mini, of course, now we're going to be seeing Mini with his gas either. So it's going to be quite even here. Looks like, what is it? 2, 4, 6 Zealot from Mini and 7 Zealot from Snow. Both the players are not going to be putting up any more Zealot. They want to transition as fast as possible into Dragoon. It's gonna be Snow's got the faster Dragoons here. Of course, faster Dragoon is better for him because he can chase out these guys and push them back and destroy the gateway. the fastest Mini seems to be Snow can destroy Mini's gateway, the better, because then Mini would need to rebuild his gateway in his homes. And you know what we go for from here? Snow's got a lot of things he can do. He can go for fast Nexus. He can go for some cheesy, but of course both the players don't know what the other guys is doing. But you know what? During this time, if Mini can just slip one Zealot into his enemy's base and see what the heck's going on, that would be great. But of course not yet, because the core's not yet completed. Okay, very nice recharge. Of course, it's gonna be Snow who recharges. Mini's lost all of his batteries, and indeed is gonna be another nice recharge, and slow but steady penetration here from King in the North into Mini's handful of Zealots, and it's gonna be, what is it, 10 Zealot versus 7? Mini is still trying quite nicely, but yeah, it's gonna be two more, maybe like a few more moments before Snow pushes out here. Looks like Mini's gonna remake his gateway. He's gonna go for Dragoons, of course. Both the players are trying very hard to go for Dragoons. I'm kind of surprised that Snow doesn't just push out with his Zealot. He can destroy 1 or 2 Zealots and retreat, and then go for recharge and come back out again. It's gonna be just fine. Now we have the first Dragoon of the game. So yeah, okay, we have a counted Dragoon as well. For Mini, I'm not so sure how Mini was able to get faster Dragoon from his compared to his enemy. But now, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be low ground versus high ground, and in that kind of encounter, it's gonna be Snow who wins. But I'm very, shocked, appalled almost by the fact that Mini's still hanging out here and he's still doing decent damage, even though he doesn't have a battery. One Dragoon loses his life though, so that's not good for Mini. Mini's gonna try to push on high ground, and why? Why does he want to do that? I don't know. This Dragoon wants to see. He wants to actually scout. He wants to see, does he have a Robo? Do you have like Dark Templar, or what? Do you have another gateway? Okay, it looks like it's gonna be completely low ground forces here for Mini, and he retreats. He's gonna cancel everything inside his gateways, and it's gonna supply it on. So Snow is temporarily up in supply. Shadow is gonna get created at some point. Of course, Snow is the king of shadows. It's gonna be Shadow and Reaver coming for Mini. Mini's got a faster robotic support bay, guys. I'm sure he will not make any shadows. He's gonna transition very nicely into Reavers. Just try to hold the high ground, because his enemy's got an overwhelming amount of forces here. That's easily 12 Zealot and 3 Dragoons. What do we have here? Another gateway gets created. So Mini 47 supply, Snow 50. So Snow has got an edge of an advantage here, but Snow needs to go for fast Nexus like now. If he can go and get a quick Nexus now, he's gonna be just fine. Of course, he doesn't have any information, so he's gonna make his observers first, and he might go for Reavers as well. He actually doesn't want to get shot in the foot here, because if he expands too quickly, his enemy still might have a lot of forces in him. So we shall see. Anyways, yeah, but looks like both the players are not taking expansion. I think Snow can try to be a little bit more adventurous, I would say. Go for an expansion. Looks like, yeah, he's not going to go for an expansion, because in these kind of scenarios, you would die very quickly if you expand and your enemy's got like double Reavers and a lot of Dragoons to support. Yeah, so it looks like Snow's going to play very carefully. He's going to go for Ops first, and then he'll make a Reavers. And what is Mini's plan? Looks like he's going to destroy his own X for the time being. Looks like, yeah, I'm not so sure why Mini still have a lot of forces compared to Snow. It should have very few forces, but looks like the core upgrades, I think for Mini is a little bit later. So if we have a major battle happening soon, then Snow will have a slight advantage. Snow's coming up with some Dragoons of himself. He's gonna have a slight map control here. Observer sees the situation very nicely. Snow doesn't actually want to reveal his ops too quickly, guys. It looks like the ops of Snow might get caught though, because the ops of Mini is coming out, and both ops meet each other in the middle. So yeah, looks like Mini will not lose his ops, and neither will Snow. Looks like slowly moving to the low ground here from Mini. He might get ready to expansion. He's got enough 400 minerals, but high ground advantage is gonna be Snow. We have Observer, sees Observers here. 3 Dragoon versus 5 Zealot and a Reaver. The Reaver needs to find some like 6 shots. That shot wasn't so bad. It destroys a lot of the Dragoon shield. And we're going to be having counter Reaver from Snow here, but Mini expanded before Snow, man. 60 supply, excuse me, 70 supply from both the players, and it's going to be Shadow with Reaver from Snow. So has not expanded. He has not expanded, but of course Mini has got 1 Shadow less. But by the time that Snow arrives, I think Mini would have his own counter Shadow. I think. You know what? In these kind of situations, sometimes the defending Protoss player go for double Reavers before going for his own. I think he's got Shadow somewhere, right? I'm quite sure Mini produced a Shadow somewhere, but I don't see it. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't, and he will have double Reaver versus a single Shadow. And Reavers looks like surround from the left side here. Mini smartly retreats He knows that he doesn't want to get flanked. Okay, it's gonna be Shadow first for Mini, not double Reaver, and he picks up his Reaver just on time. Let's see the maestro of Shadow and Reaver control. Snow, can he take down Mini here? Looks like a small encounter with both of the Reavers. The Dragoon's gonna try to do some shots and try to damage. That is a beautiful shot. I think that Reaver, okay, the Reaver didn't take any damage at all though, so that's not good from Mini, but he's gonna try again. It looks like with something, oh my god, that is a beautiful sick shot from Mini, not targeting the Reaver, but targeting the forces behind it. But looks like Mini's Reavers is slightly damaged, and now we're gonna be having an expansion, so it's gonna be maybe not good enough for Snow to just attacking. Another attack that happens, and now Mini's got an overwhelming amount of forces. Snow's got another Shadow, but he's not yet attacking. That is a beautiful sick shot from Snow, but he's got his forces on the left side cornered, man. A double base from Mini is gonna start to pay off here. Where are the probes? The probes getting transferred. I think the probes are already transferred here, but it's gonna be very, very careful. It looks like we're gonna be having a sick shot happening here. Probes need to run for their lives, and that is going to be a dud. That is a beautiful escape from Mini here. Looks like we're gonna be having another surround on the left side here, but a lot of Zealot. Mini is very, very careful to keep his Zealot back because Zealot dies really, really quickly to scare shots here. 91 supply from Mini, 87 from Snow. It's going to be the 11 minutes and 30 seconds of the game, and the Reavers are still kicking off in the middle of the field here. No other units that are actually engaged in the battle, but looks like Snow's got double Reavers in the back, not yet used. Maybe he's waiting for another Shadow to come out. When he's got his double Shadow and 3 Reavers, it's going to be the time for him to actually come out and do some damage. Another attack, and Mini loses some of the shield on his Reaver. Snow's Reavers controls slightly better, and we're going to be having one of the Dragoons moving forward. Both the players are, fighting very, very hard, but Mini's slightly ahead of supply, but Snow's got the better control, I think. Another missed shot from both the players. And yeah, this can go on for for days. I mean, this is just like orgasm, man. I mean, you could do it for days. If you're a girl, of course. If you're a man, you can only do it once. And that is just the problem. And Protoss is just better. Maybe Protoss is more girly than the other races because they can do these kind of shots. Oh my freaking god, Mini! You goddamn freaking noob! And now we're going to be happy another Shadow comes out with double Reavers. Looks like this Reaver from Snow is gonna get... Oh, it looks like we're going to be having a Reaver that comes back. Double Reaver. One Reaver gets sniped very quickly. Another Reaver. Another Shadow gets sniped. But Mini is still holding the ground. Mini's still holding the ground, but he lost a lot of supply in that attack. And Snow can just come up and finish him up, I think, now with his, his 2 other Reavers. He's not yet attacking. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. But now it's going to be Mini who gains a high ground advantage. He clears this area. Another reinforcing Reaver come out from Mini. He needs to actually make another Shadow now because he's down 2 Shadows compared to Snow. Snow's got 3 Reavers, maybe 4 Reavers maybe by now, and 2 Shadows, so it's very, very fast, but he's not invested in Shadow with speed. I'm quite surprised because sometimes we see Snow go for a Shadow with speed. We have a drop here in the main, and it's gonna be 2 Zealot and a Reaver. I'm not so sure where's the Shadow. Maybe the Shadow, okay, looks like finally Shadow with speed comes in from Snow. It's gonna do devastating damage, sick damage on the prop line. Zealots are gonna continue to come out, and very, very lucky for Mini to lose like absolutely nothing. He could have lost a lot in that engagement, man. Looks like the Shadow comes back right now. Map control and mobility is gonna be in favor of Snow. He's moving around like a fiend. He's so fast and nimble, but looks like Mini's got his own counter Shadow finally. I mean, after like minutes of just having naked Reavers, he finally has his own control forces here, and that is gonna be a nice shot. The Reaver get destroyed though. Zealot is doing good damage. Zealot isn't so bad if they're fighting against Dragoon, but Zealot against Reavers is terrible. We might have another Shadow diving in here. We have a single Dragoon in here to intercept. Both the players are not actually making a lot of observers. I feel like making observers would be nice to really counter this here. And looks like Mini gets pushed back hard. His Zealot is dwindling out. That is a nice Reaver shot. Dragoon's gonna try to snipe the Shadows. The Shadows is very damaged. Reaver's gonna try to do some shots here. Another Reaver on the left side. And Zealot's actually not being used in the equation at all. Zealot on the top is gonna start to find the attack now. Good shot and very good Shadow snipe. And Mini's gonna slightly take a lead here in terms of supply. He's 95 supply, Snow is 92. And both players are gonna have to back up. Both players need to think about the next base now because the main is gonna start to get mined out by both the players very soon. Mini is, what is he, just sitting at home? He is just waiting for some kind of, maybe reinforcement. I'm trying to get on the high ground. It's gonna be super goddamn careful. Dragoon's gonna try to snipe the Shadow, but Reaver's gonna do some shot. That is a good, I don't know, maybe a good dot. Okay, it hits a lot of Dragoons. They're all red, and temporarily Snow's got 2 Reavers at home, but they don't have any kind of carrying forces, carrying transport here. Okay, Forge coming up from Snow. I don't even know what's gonna happen. I mean, it's gonna be so unpredictable here this game, and it's gonna be impossible to know who's gonna be finally win. I thought that Snow had it in the back, and then Mini has it in the back, and now Mini's gonna be getting the high ground advantage against Snow here. This Shadow from Snow comes out, he takes a peek. We have a counter attack with 7 Dragoons. A Reaver and Zelle going to get picked up by the Shadow fast when the Shadow gets damaged. The 3 Dragoons in the main are not being used, and finally they're going to start to engage, and that's a little bit unfortunate for Mini. And looks like Snow kind of pull ahead a little bit here. Reinforcing Dragoons come out very, very nicely and picks up the rest of the Dragoons here. A good attack. Looks like Snow is not retreating. He's going to be losing all of his Dragoons, but we have a counter attack on the left side. Another small group of forces start to come out here. That's a very, very sick shot. This Reaver is going to do counter good shot as well from Mini. Snow's going to get pushed back. Snow's going to try to sandwich on the left side, but his Dragoons are so damaged, and it died really, really quickly here. Mini is still slightly ahead, about 10 supply ahead. Both the players got Shadow with speed. I'm sure we're going to start to upgrade Forge now. Okay, we have a Reaver in the main that's kind of get stuck here from Snow. Okay, expansion coming down from Mini. Mini's ahead by 1 base now slightly, and Snow trying to be a little bit too smart. Is that a second Forge or a Citadel Badoon? I'm not so sure. Anyways, a small force for Snow comes on our left side. Mini's got to be extra careful, man. I mean, Snow has got, shown some nice resilience going for this kind of like backstabbing actions. Indeed, it's going to be attacking on the left side, but the probe line from Mini have been safely, transitioned into the 3rd base, I think. Yeah, this Shadow is going to be slightly damaged. It comes back, and it looks like we have a counter drop here from Snow going to the 3rd base. Probe's going to finally get sent to the other base. This is a big force. We have a Reaver on the bottom side. The Reaver needs to get engaged now. We're not seeing the Reavers getting engaged. It looks like Mini says, I'm just going to go to this high ground and attacking very, very nicely. Snow's forces are out of position. We have another Shadow that comes in, but looks like very, very good respawn time from Mini. He attacked, and this Reaver's on the high ground is holding everything. Is super I mean, this is mayhem. This is goddamn ridiculous. Snow comes in with his double Reavers. He takes his high ground. If he takes his high ground, any forces that comes out of the gate will get completely destroyed. We have more Reavers, and that Reaver died instantly the moment it pops. The reinforcement from Mini comes back, and Snow loses all of his forces. He loses all of his forces. His double Reavers is Shadow, but now he gains the high ground advantage, but he's transferring probes towards the other base on the top left. Both the players are playing 3 bases versus 3 bases here. Very, very nice. Another player is actually going to Citadel Badoon, man. I mean, this is like a crazy encounter between Stork and Stork and Bisu back in 2000 and I don't know, got like a millennia ago, right? That big game where it goes down to the haywire, and both the players are forced to go for distance mining. We might see that kind of encounters. Looks like Mini's ahead by about 20 supply now. He's coming out. He destroys some ragtag forces above Snow in the middle of the map. Snow is kind of getting cut in half here, man. These Reavers are doing good shot. But of course, Snow's got a new hidden base, kind of, on the left side of the map that he's going to provide some vital mineral intake for him. But looks like Mini's forces are going to try to corner Snow's forces in the bottom left corner, but he needs to not get trapped there. If he gets trapped there too much, he may lose a counter attack or some kind of harassment of Snow. He's going to try to come out here, Snow, with his double Reavers and a Shadow once again. These forces get cornered, but looks like he's trading as efficiently as possible. This Shadow goes in, and that is a bad shot by Snow, man. He gets pushed all the way out. Zelle and Dragoon's going to get sniped. Snow is going to try to take the most of the opportunity here of these 4 Dragoons, still doing a lot of damage, but surround on the left side, and Snow loses all of his forces, and now looks like Mini is once again back in the supply lead with about 20 supply lead. Of course, this is going to go down to the haywire here. It looks like Snow tries once again to go for the harassment. There's nothing in the expansion. Oh my god! Looks like Mini's kind of busy out there. And Probe's getting evacuated very, very quickly. So that's good. This is going to destroy both of those Dragoons. And this base will not get mined for the longest time possible. But we have Surround and Sandwich on the other side of the map. Looks like he needs to sandwich. Mini's not sandwiching. What is he doing? Okay, we have these forces finally returning. Okay, look at the middle of the map. And the Shadow loses his life. That's terrible. These Reavers from Mini's going to try to do some damage, but not successful. And we have a huge frontal attack by Mini. Mini says, this is the moment for me to win here. Maybe he doesn't know about the hidden base. Maybe he doesn't know that there's something on the top left, because he could easily send some Zelle out there. He's gonna be busy, gonna go back in, destroying as many Dragoon as possible. That is a nice shot, and that Shadow is gonna get sniped here. The Shadow dies, as well as the Reaver. Mini is still ahead by about 20 supplies. Snow comes forward, and it's gonna be a small battle here, but it's gonna be who wins. I think Snow wins that battle, but this attack on the top left is going to decide the outcome of the game. Why does Snow decide to take this base? This base is so hard to hold and so far from his mainland. He's going to get forced to send all of his probes back, and ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Snow who loses this game. I think there's very difficult situation for him. He needs to go for a counter-attack or something like that because he loses his third base and he will not have an additional income here. Looks like Mini says, you know what, I'm just going to stay exactly where I'm not going to move an inch. I have the advantage. Just come to me and try and do whatever you want to do at my base. And it's going to be Dragoons on the left side for Snow trying to go and find an opening. He doesn't find any opening, and Mini once again is ahead by about 20 supply and 1 base up. Looks like Snow takes a replacement base here at the inner 130 position. That is a nice base to take, but by the time he get it saturated, Mini's gonna be miles of leagues ahead in terms of supply, upgrades, reaver count, shadow, everything. We're gonna be having a nice counter attack here from Mini. He might try to go for the drops. You know what? During this kind of moments, the player with more bases should try to go for reaver drops because you know that the probes are going to be mainly saturated in the expansion. There's no other places that you need to worry about. That Reaver took some shots there. And another beautiful shot from Snow. Of course, he can do only so much with his Reaver control here because he's down the base. You know what? Mini, we should just sacrifice one of his Shadow, one of his Reaver, put some Zelle or something like that, and attack the 1 o'clock base. If you can kill like 10 probes with a single shot, that's going to be great. Yeah, he comes in here. There's nothing that defend this cannon. This Shadow coming in with the Reaver. Reaver's going to destroy every single probe. Oh my god, it's definitely sure GG. I mean, okay, looks like we have a kind of defending Reaver that returns and push all of these Dragoons back. So that's good. Good reaction time there from Snow. These double Reavers are doing a lot of 6 shots, and that is a big money shot, destroying and hurting so many Dragoons. But finally now Snow gets his new base set up. What can Mini do? I mean, he's ahead in terms of supply. He's got more forces. Can he switch to Cinnamon or can he take another base? I don't know. Maybe just go for mass Dragoons at this point because he's just got a lot more, more minerals in techniques. And look at this huge yellow dot, man. Looks like Snow is gonna be severely disadvantaged in terms of numbers here. Mini's got what? 40 supply more than his, maybe even 45, 50 supplies, I'd say. But he needs to kind of be careful. He looks like we're gonna be having this a single Reaver holding this area. It looks like Snow is gonna be down to his last stand here, but he's defending nicely because he's got this nice high ground enclave to fall back to. But we have another major attack on this left side. Triple Reavers versus double Reaver, but smaller Dragoon forces from Mini. Looks like all the Dragoons from Snow get destroyed. A counter Reaver from the other side of the map. 3 Reavers versus 3 Reavers, and the attack on the high ground of the third base of Snow is also ensuing here. And GG from Snow. Mini takes this game. Thanks for watching. That is video. Buy me coffee. The link is in the video. See you soon. Bye bye.